we shout it. So I want to see the side that has the loudest voice as we sing this anthem. This is the best anthem I have seen anywhere. It's not for the sake of journalists. So let's add ourselves beautiful. Let us be it's too gentle. Let us Futarian! Let us Futarian! Let's sing the best anthem in the world. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you very much, sir. And I would say put your hands together once again for the best University of Technology in Nigeria. Please, if you are sitting very close to any window, kindly open it. This place is a bit stuffy. If you are sitting close to any window, please open it. If you are sitting close to any window, please open it. Those sitting at the back, open the window at your back. Open it. Thank you very much. Once again, you are welcome to this Entrepreneurship Conference. This afternoon, we are lucky to have our Vice Chancellor with us, Professor Adenike Oladiji. And she is, thank you those that clapped, God bless you. And she is being ably represented by the President, Futarian Alumni Worldwide, Engineer Bello. You are welcome, sir. That means he's wearing two caps. You are welcome, sir. He's here as the President, Alumni Worldwide, and he's here also representing the Vice Chancellor. The Associate Director Saints, Dr. Emidon, please, you can come up stage. You are welcome, sir. I cited the CSO, Mr. Alanitori. You are welcome, sir. Every other staff of FUTA welcome you. And the convener of this program, Pastor Femi Kings, you are welcome. Members of this entourage, we welcome you because I don't even be here alone. You have been here with some other people. You are welcome. We appreciate your gesture in this program. Greatest. Those your entourage, if you want them to be upstate.
So let's welcome some of the speakers that have joined me from various places to impact you today. From the first I have the CEO, I've told some of you I've been with him for a while, of Shoe Speed International. The guy that does shoe in Nigeria, and he comes in from Italy, Turkey. He's such a Mr. Happy for the please, if you want to thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have the CEO, a great friend that will do great things around the world, and he just brings it here to speak with you shortly. the CEO of John Collins, Mr. John Collins. Please a round of applause for him. Thank you so much. Please a round of applause for John Collins. 11 years from joining here. I have another pastor friend all the way from Chapel, the university that calls themselves the first entrepreneurship university in Nigeria. And that's Apostolic Church. We love it. Pastor Oluwaseun, please a round of applause for you. Those are the churches for today. And I also have a lot of you don't know, you pass through Southgate and you don't know that business started from this campus. The CEO, please clap for this one, of Chicken Money and his name is Mr. Chicken Money. And I have another friend, and alumnus of this campus, a great friend, which we've done future politics together and done a lot of business together. And he just told me that is that event opening and coming there. They are alumnus representing Futa in the council that the council of Futa as a student, Mr. Olaitan Crown. Please another applause for him. Yes, please, come on the high chairs. Thank you very much. He told me today, he said, Femi, we love what you are doing. If you give the student money today, me too, I want to match up the money. Please another applause for him. And the alumni president to have that challenge. So let us, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chicken Money, I don't know, maybe it's here with you today. What's it in committee that you are going also? Yes, this is the second one. Okay, thank you very much, Pastor Femi. I want to start with the opening speech. I think the opening speech should be done by the convener so that you will welcome us to tell us more about why we're here. And it will be followed by the Associate Director, the VC will have it. Please, Pastor Femi, please.
The Vice Chancellor, ably represented by our own alumni president, Engineer Yemimilo. Thank you. The alumni representative at the council, Mr. Olaitan, thank you for being here. The associate director, thanks, Dr. Emilio, thank you very much. Mr. Abi Falawiyo, thank you for being here. Pastor John Collins, thank you for being here. Pastor Oluwaseun, thank you for being here. And my brother from way back, I call him Mr. Chicken Money, thank you for being here. All other protocols duly observed. I wouldn't need to read any speech. I will just share a short reality that is happening and why we have called this conference. If you are still outside, you are not helping yourself. We are into the reason why we are here. I was going to drop out in 300 level on this campus because I was failing. That was in 2006. Don't laugh at me. My CGPA was 1.9 at 300 level. And I came to Futa at 25. After doing, in 2003, after doing a lot of struggle in Yamatek. Interestingly for me, I came to study one of the best and toughest courses on this campus, physics and electronics. Physics students, can you give your hands here? Thank you. I came into physics and I was struggling. I now found out that this physics thing is not my thing. What I love to do is talking, motivating, and doing business of leadership and motivating people, or being a consultant. But I already found myself in physics and electronics. So while I was in school, I would always go for leadership training, public speaking training, and so on, while I was studying physics. So when I got to 300 level, I felt like I can't graduate. let me leave the university and go. But a professor, Professor Rabi, he did not teach me. He was never my lecturer. But I think he has seen me speak in various places. He calls me Bishop. He said, come to my office. And I went to meet him. I said, sir, I'm tired. I want to drop out. He said, don't drop out. Try and finish with whatever you can finish with. But make sure you don't have an extra year. Henceforth, I will supervise your physics and talkintology. Somebody will hear that one. He will supervise my physics and talkintology. That is to say, he became a lecturer that listened to me, even as I struggled with physics and I am bubbling with my talking. He began to guide me. If I don't understand some courses, he will organize people to help me. I have somebody here today, where's Pastor Shola? This man here used to be in 300 level when I was in 100. 500 level, he was already guiding me too as I struggled with physics. But friends, I will do everything possible to pass my exams. So cut the long story short, when I was graduating on this campus, I had the best third class in physics and electronics. If you want to clap for me, is this how to celebrate the best third class in physics and electronics? How do I mean? How do I mean? When first class finished, 2-1 came. When 2-1 finished, 2-2 came. Immediately 2-2 finished, I was the first class. It's a good place to come from. And I tried from 1.9. I got to 2.14. Clap for me. Now, but friends, on the day of graduation, the first class student had opportunity to shake the vice chancellor, the overall student. But Crown, alumni president, Dr. Emidi, you know that after awarding the first class student, this university awards best student leader. Am I right? Best student leader. So, the overall best student got his handshake. I'm happy to tell you that for 2008, despite not being the student union president, I got the award of the best student leader on this campus. So that means my passion, my desire to follow my passion, apart from my supporters, making the two work together works for me. And before you know it, by 2012, to put it together, I decided to start talking about something else. In school, I talked about leadership. It got me award. Not only award, friends, it also got me job on this campus. The VC, they give the first class automatic employment. With my best leadership, they gave me automatic employment. Because the VC of them saw something in me. And after some years, I resigned because I wanted to start talking about something else. Ask me what I said about agriculture. Normally, agriculture is being done. But my speaking ability told me that I can talk agriculture before doing agriculture. And I started talking agriculture. Before you know it, the PA to the Minister of Agriculture called me. Saw what I was doing, put it on the news. Some of you are with your phone. Google Face of Agriculture. You see 2014, you see my name there. Face of Agriculture Nigeria. And when he saw the way I was talking agriculture, he said the Minister of Agriculture must see this, Mr. Akumi Adeshina. he told me to come to Abuja to see the Minister of Agriculture. I went to Abuja, not doing agriculture, but talking agriculture. The Minister of Agriculture said, "This is beautiful. I alone will not hear your style of agriculture. Follow me." Where did I land the next day? Before the President William Jonathan, talking agriculture. It's a good place to have everybody. If you are with your phone, began to open door for me. When I finished speaking to the President, somebody called me, said, when I finished speaking agriculture in Kenya, a fine girl came to me, said, "I love the way you are talking. Let me give you a link." He gave me the link, I made a pitch to it. The next month, I got a call from Switzerland. I spoke to the person in Switzerland. He said, "Take 6,000 euros and go to India. Go and talk agriculture." When I finished speaking in India for 7 months, another woman called me, gave me $15,000. For talking, if you want to go and apply. But Dr. Ludo, it all started from 300 level. To cut it short, I now started talking and doing. The next year, that woman from Switzerland said, "I love the way you talk and spend $15,000. Take $50,000. You will clap now. I finished that. He said, "I love the way you spend $50,000. Take $100,000. The next year, I love the way we spend $100,000. Take $150,000. In 3 years, no, in 5 years, I got $600,000 from talking agriculture. Who's ready to take such money? And that's who's ready to take such money? Now put your hands down. And the latest. I will explain that to you. I started to live in Nigeria and do my talking in another location. But after sitting in the UK for a while, I felt there are thousands of students in 300 level that are to hear. So, all the way from United Kingdom, we are here to see who is the king of entrepreneurship in Futarian. And in a few hours, we're going to know the person. Thank you for listening.
Please let's double the applause for Pastor Femi Kings. Pastor Femi Kings has done most of the talkings and he's at limit. I want to bring up the Associate Director Sense, Dr. Emidu, for his short speech.
the Vice Chancellor is being represented by Futarian Alumni President, Engineer Melo, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, and other principal officers. I know here this afternoon because I am aware that the country is going on.
Yes.
My director will also be here, that's Professor Nico, directors of other university center and directorates, deans of school and essentials, head of department, the founder, lead transformation initiative, Pastor Femi, other members of lead transformation initiative, etc. All our speakers, gentlemen of the press, the ever-vibrant Futarians, friends of the university here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before this distinguished gathering to deliver this welcome address at this life transforming conference tagged Grace on Wheels, sponsored by one of our alumnus, Pastor Titi Femi, in partnership with the Center for Entrepreneurship, St. Futarian. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the Vice Chancellor and our management team for the privilege granted to the Center to hold this impactful program in our campus. Special recognition must also go to our ENT302 students for their excellent coordination and commitment in organizing this remarkable event. Your dedication and initiative have not gone unnoticed. You made us proud. Permit me to introduce to you the noble organization behind this initiative, Lead Transformation Initiative, NTI. NTI serves as the human resource arm of Christ Apostolic Church, Kingsford Global, based in the UK. It is proudly led by our alumnus, Titi Femi Kings, with matriculation number PHY 03-3020. Clap for you now. For those wondering about the meaning of lead, with the kind permission of Mr. Kings, I am pleased to inform you that it is an acronym for leadership, education, agriculture, and development. This organization is deeply passionate about raising entrepreneurs from within the university environment, aligning perfectly with our university motto, technology for self-reliance. Over the years, NTI has demonstrated its commitment by sponsoring a flagship program titled More Than Certificate, which has impacted over 5,000 Futarian students. This initiative has led to business grants and even all expense paid trips to the Republic of Rwanda for deserving participants. Today, we are privileged once again to witness another such transformational program right here on our campus, the Grace on Gates Conference, aimed to support and fund entrepreneurial ideas for Futarian students, empowering them to become job creators, even while still in school. I'm thrilled to announce that 35 students pitched their business ideas for this edition, and the best three will be awarded cash prize of 500,000 naira, 300,000 naira, and 200,000 naira respectively. All courtesy of the Lead Transformation Initiative. Can we put our hands together in appreciation? We can do it better, please. Before I conclude, I would like to gently remind our students part of that this is not a rivalry, but a healthy competition. See it as an opportunity to learn from others, to share ideas and to grow. Embrace the spirit of sportsmanship and share for whoever emerges victorious. On this note, I warmly welcome the Vice Chancellor, all of that distinguished guests, and every known president to this impactful gathering. I encourage you to stay fully engaged as the program unfolds, culminating with the crowning of our Futarian Entrepreneurial King. Thank you, and may this event inspire leaders in every one of us. I am Associate Director, Senate.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to bring up the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ateni Kyoladichi. Today, being ably represented by worldwide, the President, Engineer Bello. So, Engineer Bello is speaking in two voices as the Vice Chancellor, and of course, the President. Futarian.
Thank you. Let me welcome everybody to this gathering here today. I must say this, coming in really gives me a lot of I'm impressed, and I'm happy to see this crowd for this important occasion. Because to us in the entrepreneurial market to understand what this means to the future of Futarian as a whole. I want to thank the organizer of this program, every level, Dr. C.T. Felix, for this job you have been for us. Thank you to the speakers, the panel of judges who are here today. I welcome you, and I want to say ahead of this program that for all of you who are here, congratulations for being part of this. Because I know you won't leave this place the way you came. There are a lot of people there who have passed through this, who want to share their life history, their thoughts, that I think will definitely better lots of you here. That will shape your future. And you should see that the purpose of coming here is to listen, and please listen and read between the lines. A lot will be said, but the smart ones read between the lines. The organizers told us the stories, but I believe our smart ones among you will have read through the lines that this is what we live. You've gotten a mentor already. Once again, as the president of Futarian, I want to say this. We are part of this and we will continue to be part of this. Welcome everyone, and let's open up and let's enjoy our stay here. Thank you.
I don't know where to go.
That applause is very small. The Vice Chancellor and the President of the Alumni, wow, that applause is very small. Let's double the applause. Thank you very much. Pastor Femi Kings, we are now at the panel session, and we'll need seats here. Is it not up here? Okay, please, I learned we have some public speakers here. Please, you can come up stage.
I'm coming. So I've seen the message. Bring that down. Like this one is streamlined. Check what else
Alright, so for the guests that will be on this panel session, please let's put our hands together. Alright, for the let's put our hands together. Like before I call them, let's just put our hands together. Because you guys are about to get fed by these powerful people. Is that how you guys are going to clap? You don't know you're going to give me money, you better clap. Alright. So once again, let's welcome the convener of this event, Pastor Titilayo Femukin. And then Mr. Papalola. Please clap for them as a comment. Right, Mr. John Collins.
He's not here.
The Futa Alumni President. And then finally, the CEO of Chicken Money. Please let's put our hands together for them.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Then
Good afternoon. Can we have this thing taken off? Of the greatest Futarian. Let me tell you something about this event. This event can either do things to you. Is that it takes away some things from you that you knew before that are not, or it adds some things to you. So many years ago, people who you were seeing on this panel list, they were students like you. But there is one thing for you to pass through Futa, and there is one thing that Futa will pass through you. Please, I want you to concentrate and make this moment count. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Olade Chabalo, CEO Mobile Trends Limited. Sir, please, can I say something? You guys have a period of 5 years to spend in Futa, and for some people,
we are using the audio
probably 6 years, and some people 4 years, depending on how you came into the plan. But let me tell you something very quickly. The years you are going to spend in Futa is going to be the shortest part of your year, of your experience in life. It's not going to be like a film, like everything that was in Futa. And by the next 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, when you remember, it's just going to be a flash moment of your life. But what you take out of it, the impact that you have on this campus, and those things that will make you to be a great man. Please make this moment. I welcome everyone to this panel session once again. Please, if you have your pen, you can record this session so that you can play it again and again. To my far left, I have my father. He's a farmer, he's an entrepreneur, he's a pastor, he's a prophet, he's a lover of youth. He came all the way from UK because of you and I. Can you just celebrate him once again?
Tell us that is in me.
And here this afternoon again, the next person to him is Mr. John Collins, CEO of John Collins Global Resources. And next to him this afternoon, with well of wisdom, where we will be drinking from, is Engineer Adeyemi Futa Alumni President. Let's celebrate him, let's celebrate him. And right beside me, someone that even if I thought you don't know, you might have heard of him before, or else you have not been passing through Southgate. He's a missionary, he's a CEO and excellence, he's a driving factor, he's a brain mover, and he's a challenge to each and every one of you that are in business. That no matter how you start, you can be bigger and you can be greater. You know, yesterday for some of us that were around, someone said something in that meeting, I came all the way from USA. He said, whatever that will not make you to grow, you should let it go. And there may be persons and there will be attitude. That is what for one person. Please permit me to welcome Mr. Chikini Money, who is the CEO of Chikini Money, and at the same time, Abdullah Bakia. Give him a minute. So, Mr. Chikini Money will start. So you look like the youngest of the CEOs we have here. And Futarian, if you want to sit down and listen to this story, because this story matters a lot to me. And I can see some of you standing up. I don't know why you are going outside, but be rest assured that after this event, we are still going to get your loved books, like Dr. Binu told us. And really understand, and I don't want anybody to miss anything. But not for the logbooks, but for those that want to learn, so that in 5 years' time, somewhere in China, in Germany, in Spain, in America, they will call you up like this. Please listen. Chikini Money, you started from the campus. But let me ask you. Where did this business start from, short, and how did it start? And are you from a very wealthy family?
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by appreciating Mr. Fabikins for this great opportunity, for inviting me here. Let me start on the existing protocol. My name is Omaleke Oloyinka Sherif. That is my name. And Chikini Money and Abdullah Bakia is a brand owned by Omaleke Oloyinka Sherif. I started my business on this campus when I was in 400 level.
400 level.
I'm happy that I'm on this part now because there's something. Before I answer your question, sir, I want to say something. When I was doing my business, there's this thing called Flex. I did this for my advertisement. And the first thing that comes to my mind is who is going to do it best. Today I'm happy when I see Mr. John Collins. This is the first time I'm meeting you, sir. I know your brand. I want your brand to always do it for me. I don't know, maybe you know Mr. Taiwo. He's one of your workers. I call Mr. Taiwo, I save it on my phone as John Collins. Since 2010, he has been assisting me in doing this flex. And the day I called him, when I got my company at Southgate, he was so happy that from that creating of this flex, like 10,000, what am I saying? Like 2,000 to he has been the one helping the fabrication of the glass and everything to begin the branding. Before I continue, I just said let me appreciate you, sir. Your brand is wonderful. Thank you, sir. So, to the question, sir, I started when I was in 400 level, precisely 2010. We went on a field trip organized by Forestry Department. I graduated from Forestry and Wood Technology Department. The victory, is there any forestry students here? Just one? Okay. There's this course we used to do when we were in 400 level. FWT, I think 30 something, maybe 302. And it's a course that we're going to tour the whole country in 6 geopolitical zones. And we were inside the Marco Polo bus, which used to convey us around. Somebody by name Baboski there told me that, Sheriff, please, I'm graduating soon. I used to do printing, photocopy and all. Can you please continue? I said, do I need this? I don't think I need it. I don't need the business. What do I want to use it for? He kept pressing, and on the Marco Polo bus, myself and one other colleague, Ebenezer by name, stood up on the bus and said to everyone in the bus, we were like 30 something in the family, that we are going to be doing printing. I made the intention that I will start printing. He said he's going to start printing too. And Ebenezer is like a scholar. He knows me very well. I'm not that sharp in academics. But I told him I'm going to start the printing. He said to. Then after the whole talk, we were to submit our report on Monday by 4 p.m. I made provisions for the printing. From the from the experience I had with my parents who were in business, I don't know anything about printing, but I went to Ottawa to get a jet printer. Worth 7,000 naira then. I had my laptop with me, and that was all. And I contacted the guy at Akinebode, so my mom by name, please can you assist me in this printing that I want to do, that I want to start for the department by printing the report, the victory report. And he said yes. He organized everything in the mosque at Obakikiri. Ebenezer too organized his guys and all at Southgate then. Immediately we started the printing, the light went off at Obakikiri. At Futarian, we had the light being on. Because of time, I'll try to be fast with the story. The story is somewhat long, but I just want to tell you how this business started. I was able to print for everybody, including Ebenezer, who started the printing the same day, because Ebenezer were unable to go on with the printing because of lighting. But because I had the experience of business and all with my parents, the gurus in printing already assisted me. And both my customers and Ebenezer customers, everybody came to my side and we printed for everyone. On that day, I settled all my stars and the material used. And I made a profit of 40,000 naira after all expense. And I told myself that I'm not looking for a job. I won't be looking for any job. I started printing from the campus like that. I got the shop at Obakikiri Park. Then, from there, I started printing. I graduated in second class lower. Ebenezer graduated in the first class. And then gave me automatic employment there. But I'm happy and I'm fulfilled that I didn't graduate in the first class, but I was able to start the printing day with a graduate or a graduate of Futarian when I was in 400 level. My first staff was a graduate, and I was paying that staff who is a graduate when I was in 400 level. From there, I was able to navigate to laundry service. From laundry service, which we started October 1st, 2018, I saw the dream that I need to diversify. And that was what brought Chicken Money Eatery. And to God be the glory, last October, on the 28th, we opened Chicken Money. And after that, this year, some weeks back, we were able to open up in our backyard. And to God be the glory, I'm proud to tell you that we've been able to assist stars, both young and old, to manage the whole business, the brand, with nothing less than about 500 staffs. Yes, since that time. And I'm happy that this university groomed me. Let me appreciate Professor Atodele, who is the Vice Chancellor of the Damas University, for all he has done for me to stop there. And Professor Anishi and the other lecturers. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. You can hear him very well. In a nutshell, he was able to identify a value gap. What I mean by value gap is what is lacking in his immediate environment, which is getting quality prepared assignments. And apart from that, he started small. And apart from that again, he was able to conquer his competitor back then because he's a visionary. He was able to see ahead. And from printing to laundry, and from laundry food business, come and celebrate it once again. Next to you, sir. Please, we want you to also tell us how and why did you start your entrepreneurial journey while on campus, and secondly, are you from a rich background? Are you okay?
Thank you. I think my story is, it will interest you, really. But let me say this for all of you. Say to yourself here now that there is a question you should not ask yourself by the time you are leaving this university. Don't begin to ask yourself what next. Where you are going must be defined while you are still in this campus.
I want you to say that again. I want you to say that again.
Yeah. Don't ask yourself what next after leaving this campus. You should know where you are going. It's only in this part of the world that we pass through educational system, primary, secondary, university, and you never count money. You never engage in any business. Yes. And I will tell you this. I had a good background. Even from my kindergarten, I was in boarding school. I remember my KG1, KG2, I was in nursery boarding school. One of the best schools in my hometown at that time, in the 70s. And from there, we went to children's school in Ibadan. So the journey at the beginning was smooth. And my dad is a traveler up and down. But after that, at the purpose, I went to some of this missionary school. And being a Muslim, often time when we get to the see us shouting Jesus. And the my dad said, oh no, I will change. Then he took us to Muslim school in my hometown. Then we were just thinking that we were grown up. My sister, my elder brother, and I. Just three of us. And he rented an apartment for us. And my dad and my mom were in Lagos. You can understand that kind of freedom at that age of 10, 11, 12. And my elder sister was about to end up in a secondary school. Because we say that one night, there is one musician close to us, he used to sing Fuji at the freedom. I used to follow him and picking money from his head. When he sang his Fuji stuff. Then my dad came in that night. I was not around. Then my brother came and meet me in the club. Then we were playing. Then my dad is there. Then we ran back to the house. When we got to the house, I said, okay, you want us to do because I have freedom. That we can do what we like. He now said to the three of us, that is still because you only come to every 2 weeks. That in the next 2 weeks when you will be coming back, all of us should prepare to give him any treat. any trade that we will learn, so that from secondary school, now we engage us.
Started trade from secondary school.
So when I came out, I opted for, there's a man, made my elder sister mechanic, my sister fashion. And he put us there. So I learned electronic while I was in school. So from school, 2 p.m., when I got to rest, then I go and learn electronic. This I did all through my secondary school days. By 88, when I went to my YF, by 89, I did freedom in electronic. And I was one of the best in my secondary school. But the environment I live is all about business. I'm from Ogumosho. Ogumosho people like when I go to Ghana. And the point is, I went to China. Then I left China. I said, when the admission comes, I can get it. That's what I did until then I was living big that time. Then by 93, I got admission here. The crisis of John Jeff Abiola and also came in and all that. So we couldn't even do much in the university. We went back. When I got to the university, here it comes. It's true story. Life is a diminishing return. It's few people that get it straight off. And for some of us who are there, you see that when you go in life, sometimes it comes down. It's common. But the few one that has his grace continue to grow. Then things was coming down, and I asked myself, from before, I have a change. I have something immediately, right? Then in foot at that time, I did this poster, Exemplar Electronics. S is the initial of my dad, M is the initial of my mom. And within the university here, I repair electronics for electronic farms. I do wiring for lecturers and all that. I live on the campus, right here. I live here. In fact, my room, I remember Abiola was room 205, was my just the latest room on campus. I run my room, I have everything. I will go to other school to take care of my younger ones. I don't know where I went. And by the time I went for my IT, another instructor, please take note of this. A lot of people see IT as a known issue. My IT guided me, and it is what I'm meeting today. While my mates, I finished from applying to offices. I know that those things everybody want to go to oil and gas company, go share and all that. But I was lucky. I met a man that said, water project in UBC Dabatu. IT. I left Lagos. And I was in Dabatu for 6 months of my IT.
Are you saying NYSC or IT?
IT. That your second semester for level gave me everything needed to shape my life. I was exposed to what you know, everything about water engineering and all that in University of that time. By the time I came back to school, I became a student lecturer. When it comes to hydrogeology or to water geophysics or whatever, my blessed professor he will say, go and call me to lecture my mates. Because I know everything when it comes to water. And by the time we finish, it doesn't take me too long a time to decide what I will do. Because I already have a space, I know where I'm going. When others are looking for a job, I went back to where I did my IT. Spent like 1 year, and that took me. And I started. After 1 year, I registered my own company.
After 1 year of graduation, he registered his own company. The one that asked for everybody. You can do it too.
And that's Smartbell Nigeria Limited. My boss, and let me tell you this, it's all about education. It's all about you. I took my task, I want to know this. And I knew when it comes to water, everybody wants to get into it. So I left the others. By 2002, GSM came in from water business to geotechnics. Then went here, first side, I was doing survey to design foundation. Wow. And that's why I started counting my millions. Two, I started in the early 2000, the kind of cars I want to buy, the little knowledge I had I was feeling and I was very good. And that is the beginning. And where I am today, I'm the CEO of the Government Education. The one of us, I work at the Traditional Engineering and Employment. Yes, sir. Right, and Mr. General, please, we are not enjoying this now. The people that are supposed to work on this should please work on it for us. Futarian will also tell them that this. I just saw the center has a new director and this was in hand. Entrepreneurial students, appreciate yourself for this name I'm about to call. While we are on campus, this is a name that was mentioned in the good grants. Big time grants is coming to this professor, to that department. And when I heard yesterday that he is now the director of STEM, I said, yes, a round peg in a round hole. Congratulations to you, Futarian. Welcome to the high table, Professor Bob, the new director of science. Wow! I love you, everything. Please celebrate with Saint student, you have to now you have Professor Bob. Please visit that center very well. Visit that center very well. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Okay, please stay and learn. We're bringing the next speaker very soon. Will my MCs. When we finish this, we're bringing Shusby up, a son of a professor of accounting, studying accounting, but right from campus, said, I don't want accounting again. I want to start something else. He will tell you, but let me this panel, and for the next question I want to ask. Pastor John Collins, we are young people, and we believe that there is no real money again. We see the cars you drive. Let me reveal a secret. I see your house. His house alone is a giant. When you are going to airports like this, what mighty house like that? Hi, sir, where did you see money? Is there still real money? How did you see money? The question is, sir, when we see somebody walking out, we think it's either Yahoo or he has embezzled money or he has done rituals. To put in perspective, when I started making money, I worked here as an academic staff. Everybody knows me. 90,000 naira salary. But when I started my entrepreneurship drive, I bought the first car, the second car, I bought up to 6 cars. You know about this. I bought the first house, second house, third house. I showed you. My neighbor went to meet herbalist and said, this guy always come out every 3 a.m. It's like he's doing something. Not that he knows. He went to call police that I come out of this house to this house every night. That they should investigate, maybe I'm buried something in that place. So a lot of young people feel that if you are wealthy, it is juju, it is Yahoo Yahoo, or you are embezzling. You, where did you embezzle from? Which rituals did you do? Which Yahoo Yahoo did you do? Or it just the real money without money?
Okay, good evening everyone of you. Say good evening everyone of you. Once again I want to appreciate Pastor Femi and the entire team and the university for allowing to bring this platform to you. Some of us envy you because you don't really have the opportunity that you have in the platform of gold. And many is taking root of that opportunity while some just let it slide because of wrong mindset and possibly wrong relationship or association. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Now, before going to his question, I'm not going to straight away. If someone that remember the years and we've done some couple of stuff together, from Futarian, from Nigeria, hotels, Oktoberfest, many stops, because he has a drive. Can you see within some few months of coming to Nigeria, less than a month, 2 weeks thereabouts, you see what's happening? He has a drive with him. Celebrate this great man. Celebrate him. And once again, I want to appreciate the school authority for this synergy. Honestly, it takes a Libra mind to allow this. And I want to say this is not a slide to having no grade, because that would be a good platform and foundation for you. There's this golden saying from the scripture that says, all things work together for you, for those who love God. That is, if you are parents who are ready to push you, good platform, we go faster, whether you have it often. And part of those who don't have what we call after for the day, whichever. Good, that's why you need to listen to this thing. So I want you to close your mind as we go. Now, money run after value. Once you're able to create value, meet real need of humans, money run towards that will be streaming or kind of downsizing the attention of simply because you have value to give to the society. Unfortunately, in my radio program, I've said this earlier, to answer this question, there is nothing like your own money, there is nothing like ritual, people just wasting our money for nothing. I tell you for free. I've done investigation with police officers, with doctors, whoever, to see can you actually conjure money and money will start dropping or people will give you money in the night or in the burial ground. As it has been portrayed to us, I have to tell you the Nollywood of this world because they have some of those things that somebody is being used, money is coming out. Money don't come that way. Every note in Nigeria from central bank, they are serially numbered. So no any other currency can interject to that. So that's the point. So money goes after those who have value, regardless of who you are. It doesn't matter how good you speak. Now, back to my story, I will go short. Yesterday, my father comes here 5 years after he has passed. And that's my role model. That's the King John Sunday at Jaya Shakala. Happens to be my role model. Many years ago, as I was growing up, he told me so. Though in my secondary school day, primary school day, I never failed any internal examination. But when I failed my WAEC, as a result of we are not properly being taught, I have a lot of F9s. And honestly, they were very disheartening. And they looked at me, eyeball to eyeball, and declared to son, I know your capacity. See, examination is never the true test of one's ability. And that's something deep to my. If you want to celebrate that, and that's what playing out concerning our brother here. Examination is never a true test of anyone's ability in life. The father should have not made that, but he knew what I'm capable of doing. I said, what? He said, don't worry. If you want to continue, I will do everything possible under the earth to ensure you go to school. My mom said the same thing to me. I will dispose every of my belongings, my jewelries, my clothing, we go for it. We know you have something you have to do to school. And unfortunately, all these promises were said because they were my parents. But I look in and I know their capacity for myself. And I can vividly say that they don't have that financial capacity. I said, Mom, Dad, I will be fine. I will be fine. I wouldn't want you to sell or dispose anything. So how you want to make this don't worry. I'm going to learn. You learn, yes. And I choose to learn. My father, whatever I'm doing today, my father gave me the foundation of the majority of them all before I built on them. And before he passed on to glory 5 years ago, each time he walked through our factory and watched the machines working, he has joy in his heart. So what I couldn't do, you are able to do it. I am proud of you. Your parents shall be proud of you. And several of you, your mom, your dad have some stuff you are doing. And I'm walking here, I saw one of our fathers in the land, Mr. Adeba, I saw his son. And I know that young man was also doing service for them in line with his father's business. And about your uncle, your father, please don't complain. I beg of you. Just lay hold on whatsoever the answer is to do and do it with all of your might. I wasn't that privileged, I go back to that. Formally, I didn't go beyond school sat. I didn't go beyond that school sat. But there's what we call personal development. Say personal development. I'm not hearing you responding. I tell you for free, whatever you want to be in life, if you don't have that urge to personally wake up in the night, choose a course, a projection, a line of focus, and go after it. Itemize what would I need to know to be able to produce this, and go after it. And that's why the many people say, that's the knowledge of future. The school will pump stuff to you that you don't actually need. Am I speaking with you, sir? They will pump stuff to you. The majority of those things you don't actually need them in. But what you need, actualize them. Focus on your study. Go after those things. You want to communicate, learn how to communicate. You want to know how to play musical instrument, go after it. Give yourself the certificate, because that's where we need to go. In this all today, I'm telling you, many will live here becoming better. Now, to the word of your colleagues, to the glory of God the Almighty. God has helped us to lay foundation and also sharpen us. One young man was in my office 2 years ago. Wow! So you have helped all of us who are artists and rap. So before John Paul is brand, they normally look down on artists and stuff like that. Of course, in metal fabrication, in glass technology, in signing and branding, those 3 areas, God has tremendously helped us with equipment that can comply with any job all over the world. Talk of laser machine, CNC, control, flatbed printer that can print on any surface, marble tiles, and print on 4x8 board at a board. Machine that can cut plates to precision, cut HDF, cut apple board, cut glasses in that dimension. If you want to clap, feel free to clap. And to the glory of God, and all over, we brand International School, Ashima University, Elizabeth, State House, everything that has to do with government house, from the logo to the branding to the seal of the state government in this town, is made by the His passion for excellence. Nigeria or post studies that does not make your mind that just challenge yourself, downsize your friends. Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Please be opportunity about life. And about that, I won't end my speech without saying this. There are 4 major knowledge in journey of life. 4 major knowledge you need to know. 4 major knowledge. The knowledge of God is Almighty, which is spiritual plan. Your own knowledge to discover who you are, which is 2. The knowledge of your environment, which is 3. The knowledge of the people you are going to be relating, which is 4. When you are adequately informed and you can master the knowledge of the supreme being called God Almighty, which gave me the interface with you today. Funny enough, I shouldn't be speaking with you today. I should have been dead long ago in 1993 after the June 12 saga. Number 1, I led the bloodiest riot in Lagos State we blocked Abacha vehicle and his team. 27 of the young men that went out to say Abacha, Buhari, Babangida must go, dropped dead. And after that incident, things went down, and I was contemplating suicide because I hardly freed myself. And I met the Supreme Being, the Almighty God, Jesus Christ, that gave me a new life. If you want to plan, do that for the kingdom of God. The ancient of days will give us platform for the religion. The man who is a God sufficient. He gave me a new life. I thought all has come to an end, but forget it. It just a beginning of better things. I relate with people by virtue of my gift. Our progress speaks for us among our contemporaries. Spiritually, we are relevant. In the church in those states, God has made us relevant. Among the kings, we are relevant. So relevance can come your way when you know Him. And when you can't discover purpose without Him, because you'll be hearing negative things. You stood out for the king. You can't discover purpose or discover yourself without Him. He brought you here. Even when the adversity and circumstances are working against you, He will tell you, son, I have a plan for you. I've enjoyed much of that, and I've been able to learn to know what is available, obtainable within my space, and I've learned to write on them. Once again, congratulations for being here today. Taking note of what you are listening to. We will see you now. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Collins, and strike a balance to that. Whatever your own religion is that you are in, if there's a God there, go close to that God. And remember. Thank you. We want to round up this session, then bring our lead speaker to speak to us shortly too. Then we announce the 5 among you who will pitch for the 500,000, 300,000, and 200,000. I will tell you opportunities that exist for you to, even as an entrepreneur. So take your time. We're running out shortly. In 1 minute, Mobile can you list for us what we gather from our facilitators?
Thank you very much. I hope we are getting something. But as we have it this afternoon, I believe that you have learned something. While I go through some of those things that actually came to me personally. From what I'm saying, something stood out, which is consistency, complacency, and contentment. If you hear the story of the person very close to me, he was consistent. And he did not give in to complacency. What do I mean by complacency? For some of us that understand Yoruba, they say, oh, no! For a great man, you don't have to give in to complacency. You can see the way he started. He started local, then today is a global entity. From Daddy again, you know, he said something with the fact that his parents could actually ask him to go for a walk, to go and learn a particular craft, to be skillful. Even if I thought you have a talent, if you are not skillful at your talent, you won't still get the desired result. So he was able to study his immediate environment. And for his IT period, he made it a kairos moment. Not just everybody goes for IT and they go back to university. But for his own, it said it changed the trajectory of his destiny. And I know very soon some of us will be going for our IT. And today is also a global entity. He said something, he said when he came back, the professor will be requiring to him to also train other people, to go and train from him, to go and learn from him. I hope someone is learning. And lastly, for the CEO of John Collins, can you see the way he started? You know, he said something very profound, that money run after value. Money run after value. And the more you learn, the higher you can also earn. So if you want to increase your earning power, you also have to learn. So he talked about his role model. A lot of us want to start business, you don't want to have a million, we don't want to go into the business with our own knowledge. It doesn't work like that. Thank God our father is here. He also has a mentor school, you know. Someone said something about mentors, that when you want to start anything and you have a mentor, you are standing on the shoulder of your mentor. It means that if you have mistakes the person has learned in the past, you will no longer make those mistakes, and because of that, you can actually have speed because you understand from ground zero. We talked about personal development. You know, as of yesterday, we were really meeting for some of that day. You know, the man told us, the CEO of IQK, that we should write things that look like excuses, and we should look at them and tell them that you will not stop me. You will not stop me. So he did not give it to excuses. And he was saying something that in the world today, when you talk about metal fabrication, glass fabrication, he has both the equipment and the skill that is needed. So you are starting your business today. I want you to be a visionary. I want you to see beyond the immediate environment. I don't want you to not give up, because it is people that do not give up that will actually get to the top. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much for our speaker. I will keep calling you Chicken. Thank you for coming. You can be a round of applause for him. Engineer, thank you for coming. You are presenting Pastor John Collins. Thank you. You can take this seat out. How many of you want to be able to get grants like we got? Let me see your hands up. Do you need to grants from the campus? So there's a second phase of this program that goes on tomorrow. If you look at your flyers on your seats, we are meeting 8 a.m. at our hall at the basic place along Futarian Junction. There will be a second phase, and even on Sunday evening, one will be presenting this cash, and that will be the third phase. So please make it a point of duty to join us there. Before I have the mic, let's welcome the alumnus representatives of the council for a short speech and his donation to whosoever wins this competition. Welcome, Mr. Alliance on Crown. And after that, we'll bring our MCs will bring up our main speaker to charge us. I announce the fact we do the pitch and we'll close for today. Over to you.
Thank you very much. For the purpose of record, my name is Dr. Addition Lighter. Let me start by appreciating the convener of this program, my friend. Should I call you my friend? Okay, it's allowed. Pastor Femi Kings. I will not take too much of your time by saying, even if you don't like somebody, try and like what he's doing. If you don't like somebody and the person is doing something good, then you are on your way to perdition. It's important to identify good things and support it. I also want to say that I appreciate the speakers, especially the alumni president, and one other person that mentioned, the alumni president was saying that you must have what you want to do even before you leave campus. The best time to start good thing is yesterday. So if you are leaving the campus and you are just thinking about what to do, then you're already missing it. I will only add two things before I make my donation. And that is apologies to non-Christian members, Psalm 1, verse 1. If you don't know anything in the Bible, know this, and you will see one of the ways to make success. The second thing you need to know for you to make success in life is, what is the will of God for me? And sometimes it's one of the difficult things to know, but I have a good news for you. The will of God for you is what you have passion in doing. what you find very easy to do, some people it is football. Even if you don't end up like Ronaldo, you can be a sport journalist, you can be a sport analyst, and you will see yourself to the top. So identify what you know how to do best, and I can assure you it will lead you to promised land. So what I know how to do best that helped me was impacting. I love impacting people. And so when I was in 100 level, I joined student union politics. When I was in 200 level, I saw the need to change something in Futa, which is our means of identification. And to the glory of God, the ID card all of you are holding today, the initiative to change it to what it is today is my humble self, and I give glory to God. It is an achievement that 100 years to come, maybe, of course, based on innovation, they will have changed it. But it was not existing before I came, and God helped me, we changed to what we are using today. So, knowing fully well I have passion for leadership, I went into politics, and upon graduation, Femi thinks, when people are looking for a job, the then governor of Ondo State gave me a job 25 days after I graduated from this university. As of 2005, I started the 125,000 in global fleet oil and gas. So, leadership, having passion for politics, allowed me to know the governor, and he even came, he was the chairman of my working location. My destiny changed immediately I met him. However, there was a testing time. It's important I tell you this because remember I started with Psalm 1 verse 1, and that is, you must be legit. Governor Adebayo Adefarati, apologies, I hope nobody is recording. Okay, they gave us something we used to do to entertain people during the election. Those entertainments in the land of Akure specifically were shared by the leaders. I insisted ours will not be shared in Akure, Futa, Abaoyo. I'm saying this because some people live around here, whereas nobody lives around here, so you can confirm. So, in a nutshell, we were able to achieve. So he heard about the good news, and that was when he promised the job. So as you are looking for better life, make sure integrity is part of it. I have attended programs like this before several times, and I've always contributed, and I assure, and one or two of you have benefited. I heard about this program today. Fortunately, I saw it for the first time. I think it hinted me when we met in Southgate some few days ago, but it does not make any, I did not understand until the president posted it on the alumni platform, and I read through it, and I felt this is the way to make another impact. On behalf of myself, my wife, and my children, who are directors in the company, 5 oil and gas, I will be contributing a sum of 200,000 to whoever it is, and I will be doing it right away. Thank you.
Okay, please, can you give me my account number? Says he wants to send it straight to me, 200,000. Now I'm going to 700,000 for the winner. Okay, let me split it. So now I'm going to 600 for the first, 400 for the second. Okay, now here the big one. Alumni president. We had a discussion on this. Can you tell me now? Now, when 500 when we started, listen everybody.
Thank you, Pastor. Yeah, I think I've used up the rest of that, and we will support with 500,000.
So I have another 500,000 for that. So that means, let's look at it. The winner now has 200 more. The second is now 500. And the third is now 300. Is that good? Is that good? Am I right? Is that good? No. From what we have, is that good? So for me, I like to have my great friend. That all of gas station there. That's the one I got it. That's the one. So you're going to send the 200,000 to us. Now, I've seen a lot of people left this place. For what reason? Have you conducted the attendance? Just left. You conducted the attendance. That's your home. That one is cancelled. Did you just get that? We're not going to start attendance again now.
Chicken money not hard to it.
Yeah, chicken money, I think he wants to add to it. How about saying plants?
Thank you, sir. Let me appreciate everybody here. Chicken money will not exist if everyone here, I'm sure everyone here has specialized roles, if not everyone, at least few or most. Thank you so much to all the students of Federal University of Technology. You are the chicken money, you are the one that means it. Chicken money means, let me tell you, is small because of time. How we got chicken money as a brand. I sat in my room when I was informed of what I said, and I told my guys, I want to start a business, but I want to collect small money from people for great value. And they told me, can we name it chicken money? Meaning small money. People were printing 30 naira off campus then. I and some of us at the are the first set of people to crash the printing to 5 naira. And to tell you, I even printed as 3 naira per page at that time. I will be contributing 200,000 naira to the
one person left the UK to come here and see the money is flying. So with my mathematician here, another 200,000 to distribute it among these people. Who will go with this money? But let me get the problem correctly. All class reps, we are starting our attendance now. That one is done, bring it. All of you bring it. Bring it back. Yes, bring it. That's what I'm saying. See, director of Saint is here.
King's Realm Media.
From the Lord.
The apostolic voice.
Put your hands
King's
together.
Realm Media. Resounding the apostolic voice. King's Realm Media.
From the Lord.
Resounding.
And also with me, I have Daniel. People call him Wolf. I don't know when he doesn't bite me.
So I bet you I won't have anybody to do this with. So you're safe.
Lucky you.
Alright, so the problem is we don't have much time left. But we still have some big things to do. Later on, we're going to have the pitch. The final 5 people will come on stage and pitch their business ideas, and we'll have people who go over huge songs of money. But before that, we still have one speaker that is going to come on stage now and sow something into our lives. Right? Who am I talking about? Well, it is the CEO of Shoe Speak. Please join me in putting your hands together for the next Sir Abiodun Futarian.
Thank you. Good afternoon, students. Please, can you put your hands together for Pastor TFK? You know, if I were me, I would ask the students to come back, because success usually is not common. Now, I knew what it costed me to be here today. I knew the things I had to sacrifice to be here today. Just about 5 weeks ago, while I was in Turkey, I went on a trip to Turkey. I got a call from Nigeria because my consultancy services were needed. And I charged them $20,000. They had to beg me into $5,000. Now, what I'm going to share with you guys here today is some of the things that you guys, is some of the things people have to pay for. And about 20-something years, about 25 years ago, I was a student like you in the University of Lagos. And one of the things that I've learned about life is that, you see, when you're in the university campus is like Hollywood or Nollywood. Everything seems organized, everything seems perfect until you leave the campus. Now, when you leave the campus, the reality of life will start to dawn on you. You can ask people like our alumni president, you can ask people like Sikini Money, see, the life out there does not smile at anybody. It is tough out there. And one of the best ways for you to be best prepared, like our alumni president said, it is not when you leave school. You have to be intentional about your life after school from now. And I'm going to share my story with you so that you understand what I'm talking about. Sometime in 1998, I gained my first admission into University of Lagos to study accounting. And like TFK said, my father was a professor in the same university. So my father had always been looking forward to me getting admission into that university because amongst all of his children, I'm the one that looks so much like him. We had a lot of things in common. So he was really excited and he could not wait for me to get admission into the same university. And his plan for me was very simple. He wanted me to be a professor like him eventually. So I came my admission into University of Lagos, and my dad has always seen me as a very intelligent student. All through my stay in primary school, nursery school, primary school, I always come second or third. But somehow, when I got into the university, when I got into secondary school, I became complacent. I started to take life for granted. And that's why I said earlier, you see, you can decide to be in Futa, and you assume that things are normal, and you want to do life anyhow, and you do not want to take life intentionally. So at some point, I was just so relaxed. And you see, 1998 was a year where there was a delay in WAEC results and JAM results. But my father being a professor at the University of Lagos, as at that time, that was when Professor Chelino Motola was the VC, we were allowed, if you are a children or a relative of any member of staff of University of Lagos, you'll be given admission provisionally. That is, provided you make 5 credits and you pass JAM. Do you understand? So my father assumed that Abiodun Folawiyo, my dear son, in whom I'm well pleased, is intelligent enough to clear 5 credits and make JAM and eventually become a permanent student of University of Lagos. So 1998, I got a provisional admission into University of Lagos to study accounting. And that was barely 3 or 4 months after I graduated from secondary school. So the talk went around town. I told my friends that I'm now in University of Lagos. I'm a lab boy. I'm so excited about it. 3 months into receiving lectures in Unilab, results were then released. WAEC was released. JAM was released. Almighty WAEC, all I could get as credits was 6s in Yoruba. I made F9 in mathematics, F9 in English, D7 in commerce, D7 in accounting. So I remember I went into my dad's office with my mom. I was too ashamed to go myself. We could not wait for him to get home, so we went to meet him in the office. And I got to his office, and I said, Daddy, there's something we want to discuss with you. He said, what is it? Don't disturb me. Go straight to the point. And I told my dad, and I want you to listen carefully. I said, Daddy, they gave me, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I said, Daddy, they gave me F9 in mathematics, D7 in English. He said, oh, what did you just say? I said, Daddy, they gave me. He said, get out of my office. He sent me out of his office. And then his colleague came out to meet me. He said, what did you do? I said, I told Daddy that they gave me. He said, you are stupid. When you sit to write for exams, examiners don't give you the grade that you get, it is what you worked for. So you have to go back into your father's office and take responsibility for what you scored in your work. So I went back into my father's office and I told my dad, I got F9 in maths, and he said, better. Say, where did you stop credit? I said, Yoruba. I said, what? I said, Yoruba. I said, I scored 6. He said, congratulations, it shows that you are a true son of the soil. But please vacate the campus with immediate effects. So I went back home and I was thinking I would sit for external candidate, right for heck again and all of that. But when my dad got home that weekend, he told me that he has consulted with one of his best friends at that time, who was the Minister for Education, and that they have decided that I will go back to GSS3. Yes. That I would like to go back to GSS. Hello, I'll go back to where? Yes. So my father was a man of his words. Whatever my father tells you he will do, my father must do. So when he told me, I knew he was not joking. So we sent for an emergency family meeting. Uncles, auntie, nephew, neighbor to come and beg my dad. After much begging, my dad called everybody together and he told them that any one of you here that came to beg for my son, please, I want you to signify by raising up your hand if you want him to succeed. They all did. And he said, you're all lies. For as long as you don't want this guy to go back to GSS3, you are his greatest enemy. They all left and left me with my dad. So my dad went to the secondary school. His friend recommended Lagos State Model College in Bogota to register me for GSS3 student from year 1. So he paid the fees and all of that. So he came back home and gave me the list of things to buy: buckets, check, white tennis, brown sandal, and list of books. Then I said, that is what I said, shut up, go and get those things. Long story cut short, the person that bailed me out when he went to pay for my fees was the then principal of the boarding school, Mrs. Adebola, and pleaded with my dad, knelt down and said, sir, let us upgrade him from GSS3 to SS2. So eventually, I went back to where? So what am I trying to say this afternoon to you guys? There is no satisfaction any certification if you do not I did not maximize my initial journey in secondary school. I was careless. I was stupid. I was complacent. Was the reason why I felt like. Now I've learned my lesson. So when I go back to SS2, they didn't teach me, nobody taught me, and nobody advised me that I needed to sit down and make the best of my life. What they say, I had to what? Sit down and make the rest of my life. It was in that school I started to think of my next step in the university. Like our local president said, I started to prepare for my next place in the university while I was in SS2. You know how? I started to research about how I would be one of the best accountants when I started to study accounting in the university. And what I found out was, for you to be the best accountant, you need to have a professional certification called ICANN. Right? And then I started to study for ICANN while I was in SS2. I started ICANN lecture textbooks while I was in SS2. To the point that when I sat for the normal account exam in secondary school, I was scoring 98/100. Yes, because I started to prepare beyond where I was. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to cultivate habits to always prepare for the next phase of your life. I guess all of you are development level. You need to start preparing for your life while you're serving. You need to start preparing for your life when you start to work. You need to start preparing for your life when you start to do your own business. So I started to prepare for ICANN. So immediately I finished school. I sat for WAEC, I sat for GCE, I sat for NECO, and I made numerous A's in all of those. So I got my second admission in year 2000 into University of Lagos to study what? Accounting. But this time around, I came very prepared. By the time while I was waiting for admission, I had done ICANN professional exam 1, ATS 1, I'd done ATS 2, I passed. I was doing ATS 3 when I gained admission into University of Lagos. It was when I got to University of Lagos, I then went into self-discovery, and I realized that beyond accounting, there's something much more that I've always had passion for since when I was 7 years old, which was the love for shoes. I've always loved the smell of leather since when I was young. I've always loved the smell. I've always loved the smell of polish since when I was young. So those days, when my mom or my dad buys me a brand new shoe, I put it on my bed when it's new. I sleep with it overnight because of the smell. I'm so obsessed with the smell of genuine leather. I'm so obsessed with the smell of raw common. And that's why one of my favorite things is common. Do you understand? So that took my attention, and I knew that beyond preparing for Unilag, I need to start preparing for my life outside of the university. And I knew someday I would start and run a successful shoe business. So the question was, will I be able to combine my BSc in accounting, my professional classes, and then shoemaking business? If any one of you have tried anything around accounting or ICANN, you know it's not easy to study for ICANN. So I decided that I would have to dump my ICANN professional studies for shoemaking. Right? And that's another thing I want you guys to learn. While you're on your journey in trying to derive satisfaction in your certification, there are sacrifices you need to make. When I was in Unilag, I don't attend all parties. Why? I was too busy preparing for my future. When I was in Unilag, I was not involved in idle discussion when there are no lectures in class. If you do not have lectures in class, you don't find me wasting time. I am out there selling footwears. So at 200 level, I discovered that building the next phase of your life is for you to be a successful shoemaker. So I left my hostel one day and I went to the guidance and counseling department of Unilag. And I introduced myself to the woman. I said, "Ma'am, I want to change my course from accounting to any course that will be related to shoemaking." The woman looked at me and said, "Young man, what is your name?" I said, "My name is Amioko Futarian." He said, "Are you the son of Professor Futarian?" I said, "Yes." The woman turned and faced the other woman, and he said in Yoruba, "Ikule Abiyamo, Kile Oloruni." Because my father has many wives. So in her head, I am not normal again. How How can an accounting student, a son of a professor, wants to learn accounting for shoemaking, say you are mad? He told me, oh, thank you. He said, oh, thank you. And he was so hurting that she wished she knew where my mother was. That this is not natural. That my stepmothers are now my matter. She said, let him get your way. I left guidance and counseling department because I knew they could not help me. And it's ladies and gentlemen, when you start to identify your journey in life, at times you get low. At times it seems like you don't know what you are doing. At times it seems like you have lost your mind. So that day, I left the office. And I remembered that going home, when I'm going home, there's one guy that had a small kiosk very close to my mother's house. So I walked up to him that day after school on a Friday, and I said, sir, I want to make a pair of slippers. He told me the price, and I told him I also want to enroll as a student of yours. And he looked at me head to toe, and he said, young man, what is your problem? I said, there is no problem. My problem is my passion and my purpose. Are you following? So he said, you look like you are from a comfortable family. Because people that comes to learn this thing, they don't look like you. I said, the problem is that my passion and my purpose is the one chasing me. The guy looked at me. He said, are you not in school? I said, I'm in the university. And he told me that if he had the opportunity I have, he will not be found where he is at that time. And then he said, so how can I help you? I said, I want to learn. The guy said, how? In this small group, I said, sir, don't worry, I will learn. And then I registered with him. So what I usually do is that I go to school Monday to Friday. Friday evening, I will leave campus. I will be with him on Friday. I will be with him on Saturday. At times on Sunday. On Monday, we make some things together while learning. When I get back to school on Monday, I come back to school with the products. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? 2 years into that, I lost my parents in the same year. 2005, my mother and my dad died the same year. My dad died January 12th, 2005. Few days ago, maybe 20 years, in August same year that my mom died. For an undergraduate, what does that mean? Education will be what? Terminated. But guess what? It was that same year I bought my first car as a student. Wow. I bought myself a Volkswagen Golf, 2-door Memphis. I was one of the biggest boys on campus. From the profit of making what? What am I trying to say? You need to do what? To derive all the satisfaction from your journey. And one of the things that I gained from going back to SS2 was that the co-founder that we started the business together was a senior prefect I met. When I went back to that secondary school, the guy that was a senior prefect that I met, we met again in Unilag, and we started the business together. Do you understand? So meaning that going back to SS2, I had the opportunity to do what? To maximize my journey. That journey was supposed to be a frustrating journey. That journey was supposed to be a journey that should make me become depressed. That journey was supposed to be a journey that should get me into drugs. That journey was supposed to be a journey that will get me into bad friends. But today, that journey has made me to be one of the pride of my family. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish I had all the time today. But I think we should continue to learn today. I think we should continue to learn tomorrow. So I'm going to stop here. Then we'll continue some other time. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all.
I'm happy to tell you that I'm wearing shoes today. Yes. And if you're the and unless I'm being gifted a shoe, because I'm a very good pastor, so I have shoes. There are people watching me from America coming back home. And when I get to the UK, I will get shoes. But unless I'm getting gifted, every shoe I wear for about 10 years now has been shoe slip. For my 17-year-old has been shoe slip. Even my manual shoe was just slip. I tell you, thank you for my brother. Thank you. Good. You know what? I want to close that door. Hello? I want to close that door. The two doors there. If you are outside, be outside. If you are inside, be inside. I want that door closed, and we begin our pitch and our attendance shortly. I want that door closed. If you are outside, be outside. If you are inside, be inside. I want this door closed. Mr. Karamala, please help me. I want that door closed. We have representative of the boss here. Sorry we didn't go early. Thank you for coming. Now that the sign is here, that means they will give us plenty money. Is there a invitation from the university for this? Thank you very much. I want to confirm that Mr. Olaikekwa has given me his 200,000 for your business and and Mr. Obikini has also given me his 200,000 naira. So the moment has come. Let me bring up our judges first and foremost. And I want this all absolutely quiet. I think the winner is already winning. If alumni is giving us 500,000 more, right? So I think I want to give alumni 500 to the winner. Guys, let's start this together. We'll give 3. We are not inviting 5 people. So should we give one? That is, I am giving 1 million. That's 500, 300, and 200. Alumni is giving 500,000. Should we add it to the first? That is 1 million. Then the second, 500, and the third, 400. You want to give the 5? Okay, let's vote. We give 3 or we 5. If you want 3, say 3. If you want 5, say 5. No. The competition will not be tough. I want the competition to be tough. Yes, President, advise me. No. The competition will not be tough. I want it to be tough. Okay. So, we want to thank you to get to the moment. About the words, what we want to do now. 1 million to the winner, 500,000 to the second, 300,000 to the board, then the bottom each year 50-50.
I think that is enough to encourage the vertical things.
Now, guys, we are here to look at me very well. I left the United Kingdom to make one person a millionaire. We want to push somebody to the next level. So, I will go and listen to advice of the elders now. 1 million should enter a student's account by Sunday. 1 million, bam, that he has never seen before. I want that one. Second, 500. I want that one because he said 1 million for grants. Who's supposed to give us? Thank you. Let me ask another person. What's your grant? 1 million, 500 is coming from you. It's good we make one person a millionaire today. Then we can give the second 500 and share. What's your advice?
I think we can do 1,500,000 for
the alumni president has spoken. The student is about to be a millionaire. Where are you? Where are you? And look at me, Futarians. I pledge by the grace of God, every year I will return to represent $700 every year. And for all my partners watching me all over the world, this is the type of gospel I know how to do. Joshua Selman is in Canada now. Somebody will follow that anointing. Somebody will be healed. But there's a sickness of poverty. That is what I've come to heal here. Sickness of the mind. That is what I will do. I will do it again. Professor Bobo, I get that number. Oh, my church is wow. Okay, that's it. Guys, I want us to be ready to clap and welcome the people, the 5 that will win. All us reps lining up. I've seen you. We don't have enough sheets. We will print before we finish. Please go back and sit down. And I will get your sheets for you. And one of you will get. Please. Please, you are pitching for just 7 minutes. 7 minutes of 5 minutes, how many minutes? 25. The judges are not going to give any comments. They will only take their score. And they will welcome the dancers. Are they still around? Check the dance, and I will announce the results. Now, this program continues tomorrow, but that one is very optional. But if you need it, it continues tomorrow at the flyer in your hands at Lead Transformation Initiative. That is the center that I built here. In that place, some of the people that are here that are not spoken, and me, we want to start to discuss and show you the secret that works for us. So between 8 and 11 tomorrow, there's going to be buses to bring you from Southgate. Just signify that you want to attend through your bus reps, that you want to attend, and we'll bring you there, 8 to 11. That's one. Then on Sunday, we have 4 to 7 p.m. In that place, what I want to do is pray for the next set of billionaires that want to arise from them. While I was on campus, I had one opportunity. And let me share that with you by grace. It's what I want to release. I was praying on Futarian Mountain, and I heard something that said, look around. I've given you key on this campus. From this 300 level. Guys, from that 300 level, my girlfriend, I'm from CSCF, but I didn't see fine girls in CSCF. So I went to the CCF. That is me. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Right? So I went to CCF with my mom, and I shot one girl. But she didn't die. I carried her. And because I had done trouble to Gabatech, and my grades were very small, I was training for leadership. I could not contest for student union president because I had 1.9. But I passed my idea to my girlfriend. And I said, you can become that leader. And she became the vice president student union. And I met you. Our idea was so great on campus that all the school fees, two of us paid Futa paid us back. First civic conference, and university gave us 75,000 naira in 2007. University, our school fees was 15,000 naira that time. As if that was not enough, the university sent out abroad all expense paid trip. So, how much am I spending in university? You too can have something in your hand that the university can pay for. I want somebody to write from here, and Futa will pay you. Who's that person? Futa will pay you. So if you need that, I love that. I love the way it's standing up. Okay, take it. So guys, on Sunday, I will be praying with those of you who wants to carry the grace for entrepreneurship. You want your business to move to the next level. There will be bosses to move you in and out for that also. God bless you. Guys, the number one person, the judges just said this to me now, that the judges are judged from the UK. Yes, Mr. Shirley, if you can hear me from the UK and the US, we are about to start. Timothy, can we sign into the Zoom? Where's Timothy? To the Zoom link and bring the judge in America and the judge in the UK in. Judging these 5 people is our alumni president, Mr. Shuspeed, and Mr. Chitili Boni, and 2 other judges, one from the US and one from the UK, but they are both in the US. And I told you, this event is watched worldwide. So, we'll give you the judging criteria very soon. But if I call your name and you are not on the seat, I'm replacing you. But let me ask the 108. Now, all of you that are not the 108, tomorrow is very, very important for you. We'll be sharing that Indian opportunity from Switzerland to India and Togo. We'll be sharing that secret with you. And one of our brothers that is coming from Abuja, Minister Daniel is right now from celebrating. He just came from Abuja. Now, we will also be speaking with you tomorrow. All this one will be for everybody can attend. If you want to know the secret how to get grants from the school, if you want to attend, speak to your boss friend and we send buses to pick you. Number one person pitching, can I have 5 chairs here? Ushers, 5 chairs up there. Quickly. Is, are you ready to pitch? 1 million for grant. I will say 1 million. I can't hear you. Say 1 million. Bring the seat. The seat. Number one person. Quick. Occupy. I don't know about this one. But is Courtesy winner over. She has gone. Is it you? Wow. Come on. What are the information about to happen? What are the information about to happen? You need to take your pitch. Your principal already. ready. Come on. Sit down. Let's celebrate. Let's do like pastors. Pastor. You have no uniform. Have I met you before? As pastors will do. Number 2 person preaching for 1 million naira today is can we come on to tell the people now? Should I do now? I'm counting 1 to 10. Let's go. 1. Who is that person said? Leader? Oh, the lady walking. Oh, she's in. Is that lady walking there? Okay. I think she's busy. Number 3 person preaching today is I'll keep the children over. Number 4 person. Wow, it's you. Originally in this world, under the machine. One million person. I'm waiting for number 4. Number 4 person preaching for 1 million naira is Entrepreneurial. All the way to 12 of Congress Connect. And the last person joining them to preach is Lydia Oluwashiri Adekunle. Lydia Oluwashiri Adekunle. Wow. Lydia Oluwashiri Adekunle. Please, where is the go-to? Are you ready? Get your pitch. Do you need your papers and your books? Where's the go-to? And I've called, we need to be on Zoom. We're on Zoom. Where's the Futarian should call? But okay, and not okay. If not, the judge will be on your friend. Professor Bobo. Yes, another president, we're ready. Where's Mr. General? I need the back of the sheets. And shall I where's it? Okay, I need guys to take 5 minutes to have a look together. Your product, you take your products. Do you need it? Do you have it there? Do you have it there? And get it. Whatever you want to take, you're ready. Whatever you want to take, are you ready? Good. Mobile train, I will share their pitch, then with you, and let the team project it. Please call Officer for me when you put something. Where's it? Okay? Mobile train, I'm sharing this with you. It's not sent it to me. So let's go with this. Campus Connect. Are you Campus Connect? Favor. Now, we have a picture of you. Have you sent them to me? Send to me. Over time, send something to you confirm. So I have a picture, I have this to over time, send me the picture. You have your phone. Campus Connect. I have this too. Over to the section 3. Can you see? Send it to the bigger team you want to project. Have you seen it? So, I think somebody and Okoman, you have your consent to do too.
I send this.
Okay, I'll send this over.
Sure, you never display send this.
I'll send this over. Okay, please, just as the last Okoman. So we're going to listen to this for just 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Judges, no need to discuss anything with them. We'll just give you a picture of feedback. Listen to them. Where's position? How close? Huh? We just listen to them and we don't need to make any comments. We decide and we close for the day. Now, you are receiving your money on, if you win, on Sunday evening at the evening program. If you are the one that's come with your team, that's when you get your money. Are you ready? You want to discuss with your friends and prepare. So we go from the first person I called. So we're going to start with you. The second person. Judges in the US and in the UK, we are using the same judges criteria as yesterday. What we use yesterday is exactly what we are using. Mobile time is positional close to me. So, media, we are starting with lost beauties. Do you have it? Lost beauties. Just sit down. Okay. And that's as well. Let's take them in 5 minutes. We want to get something from judges. And the dancers level, the popular and your dancers level.
Mommy.
What do we need this for? And the dancers level. Okay. Have you passed the song? What's their name? Guys, have you put it into the back of the
When you don't like excel, you say
Afromatic Dance Nation. Is the music there? Are you ready? The popular brought them, then we take this off. Take this off. Afromatic Dance Nation. While we were on Futarian, we had like 8 dance groups. We still have. Only you. After this performance, I give you 100 pesos. I don't know why we have a lot of dance groups those days, but we don't have any. Okay? Afromatic dance, you have a stage. So what's like to do this? Where is the audio of this dance? No.
Give us one, please. This one is for last 2 minutes.
Your sound is there.
Man, that's okay. I want to see the judges. Can we increase that one? Can I have zoom on camera? I want zoom. Hey, can I have the judges on the
By the power of God of me, when I was in Futarian, and I always called myself one dude, and that name was God. As the leader of student affairs, I decree that at the next alumni convention, this group is performing, and alumni president, alumni will be another. Please, my president, let's set this target during our convention. If you are not in town, I'll be watching from the UK, but please, Mr. Alumni President, and for them, I will do one more for you. I bet you, I'm taking you to the Student Affairs Division, and the next convocation of Futarian, and the next celebration, please do that for me. Let us go and find it. That's what we want. Then, on Sunday, 4 p.m., do you do possible? Can you send the close on Sunday? Meet me in church on Sunday. 4 p.m., for the Lord of the performance. Thank you very much. No, I'm not sitting. Come on. Amen. Give me another constitution. Constitution. Another one. All of them section. Another constitution for Amen. Wait, let's come listen to me. Okay. Children,
all of them should go and have a dinner at Children.
This is what we used to do on top of the president. They must perform at the next convocation, and how many people are stand loss of Futarians? Stand loss, they were Futarians, and all those things is going anywhere. Somebody said we're coming back. I don't say we're coming back. Thank you. Now, please, sorry, we go to the end. We'll be judging you with, can I have the judges abroad on screen? Hello, so that you can see that it is not a joke. We want to show you the judges, 2 judges watching from America. And the 2 people I'm about to show want to know a man that has good network, check his network. So watch and see. I trust the two judges from the US. What can I still do? We have 1 million for grab. Can I help them, please? So while that is being said, innovation. Come on, you have it. You have it. Listen. Are you okay? Innovation, 15%. Project solution fit, 20%. Business model and viability, 20%. Market potential and impact, 15%. Market potential, team execution capacity, 10%. Presentation and communication, 10%. Use of funds, 10%. Are you ready? Can I have that screen, please? I'm sorry, the judges. Please, can we have quiet? Please. A millionaire is about to be made. And let's support live and direct on Sunday, I will open my phone, connect my phone up, you will see the transfer down. Go to the person. We are not somebody that comes here and lie and we are not doing anything. We don't do that. Can we go? Seven minutes. Minister Dan, can you give me time to please? 7 minutes. The judges are not telling you anything. Boss Harry, in the UK, please make sure you get all the calculations we send to you and we'll declare the winner. Are we ready? Okay. Judges would like to see your faces. Please speak for me. Who is there? To come up. Speak for me, Mr. Kayode and Debbie. Can we see your faces, please? Bring the two for me. Yes. And Debbie. Good. Pin. Judges, please, can we see your faces? Thank you. Can we see your faces? So, hello, Timothy, how do the judges see the presenters? Is it on this camera? Or what? How will the judges see the presenters? Can we be fast, please? We need this laptop to come to you. Share the videos. I'm sure you can hear me. That's my friend's meeting. Can you hear me? I'm telling them I want to see their faces. They're not hearing me. So, please let us find out one job to show their faces. Thank you. Can you hear me?
This is the line.
Okay, another president is still going to Lagos. All of the president, thank you. I can't say thank you, sir. I won't wait for us to call it again. Can they hear me? And can we see them? But I won't wait again. We'll go by what we have here. If you can hear me, Mr. Kayode and Mr. Shimori, the student would like to see your face and know that somebody is there, or we're not going to wait again. Starting the pitch today is Elizabeth Olapochi, 7 minutes.
When you look at me, what's the first thing you noticed when you look at me? You notice my hair. Thank you. Now, in Nigeria make up about 45% of the population. And around or 2 or 3 years old, there are over 50%. What do I do? I want to provide solutions. Solutions regardless of your hair issue. This is an anti-dandruff hair oil that also helps to grow your hair. This particular oil is made with mint oil and some herbs. Everything we use are both sourced locally. The ones you cannot get locally, we source from India. And this is a solid hair cream. This particular hair cream is my best seller yet. So, what do I offer you? I love as a lady. You should wear a crown of beautiful mascara. You should not be ashamed of your hair. As a guy, don't kill your hair with mascara. Your hair will grow once you come to me. Our market potential. Every one of you that is right here, the market potential. This year, I have 150 returning customers. My departments are here. People are here. Here's the weakness. Since they told me my hair has come up, that not reduce the length, is getting fuller. In fact, as now, where is my concept? This is called a wide tooth comb. It's not because of how dense and how voluminous of my hair. What made it possible? My hair products. Now, what should I do this morning? Currently, we are making productions for 50 to 30 bottles per production. And people have been getting interest in getting my products. But you know, the things are hard. And students, do they have money? You don't have money. But I want to make this my product very affordable. So that even you that you don't have money, would you need here? You will convention better. Yes. So we are looking for this month to get the money and then we increase our production. Once we increase our production, in what scale? We are looking to get more bottles. And if you are buying more bottles, I get excess by bottles from Lagos. I don't get them in the house. This particular bottle is maybe once you have your top back on your logo, just put it in cash. You are free to go. It's not. This gets oil. The oil I use, I love it. It is not gold. Well-made, cold-pressed olive oil. These bottles cost us, I guess, $5,000. You can get how many bottles to raise this. This is not ready. So this money, it will help me scale up my production. It will help me buy material. I will source for one at a time because the once I source for material, so you can buy my products and you will not be ashamed. What does that mean for money for? Why many people in my department know lack of information, what they call it, ignorance and the lack of knowledge is the peak of ignorance. Once people know me, I will expand my plans, a lot of advertisements. I
Ajayi from Futarian, Tiwade from SNS, even my customers abroad, they will still know. So we do advertisement, but we get to the look and planning of every person. Even chicken money is customers. We say, oh, you know what beauty? She's the one. They will know me. They will know that I don't know for them. Judges, best person to be this morning. Please.
So that is million naira, and she's telling us that with her hair. So we have Mr. Dedega. Mr. Dedega is we can see him there, is the chairman of business director of business analyst in the whole northeast of England. The one of us and we have Mr. Harry also, the CEO of Cape, they are also judging. Preaching second this evening for the next 7 minutes, Daniel Adinani. Do you have the slide of quoting? Is person woman. 7 minutes.
And I'm the CEO of the brand Entrepreneurial, a brand focused on just healthcare products. My products are 100% natural. Yes. And my products, like I have the oil, I have the water, they do everything necessary for your hair. And in Nigeria and across Africa, millions of people struggle with haircuts, like stoppage hair, breakage, thinning hair, and receiving hairlines too. So the main reason why my products are actually unique is because it's coming in place to do wonders to that kind of hair struggle. And my products are also affordable. Now, I operate like my business model is direct to customer, and also I also get more customers through word-of-mouth advertisements and also social media. And I don't only engage in just sales of their products. I also educate people on how to care for their hair. Because when you get products and you don't know how to use them, and you don't have anybody to guide you on how to use them, it becomes a waste to me. To me, spending much money on hair products without knowing how to use it does not really make sense, and you're not going to get any results from it. And so far, the natural hair care market globally would be reaching up to $50 million by 2030. And Nigeria is one of the countries that
is having more, it's actually growing in segments, that's what I can say. So many people many women in Nigeria, they really need a brand that can give them all what they want, and not only in terms of products, in terms of services, and also how to manage
and if I get
the points, I'm also working on other products too. I also want to add other things to my collection. Instead of just butter and oil, I'm working on shampoo and deep conditioner too, and leave-in conditioner. So if I can get the points, I'll be able to bring my other products to life too. And aside that, I'll be able to empower more girls, or let's say everybody in general, because hair care is not only focused on women, it's focused on everybody. I'll be able to empower them and through sales of my product, like I won't be the only one selling it. Like it can go across in the country too. So I don't plan on like making my products and maybe being the only one in charge of it. Like I want to also help other people to also sell the products for me. And aside that, I would also like to educate people on their hair too, because hair is not only about products too. There's a lot to hair than products. Like when it comes to your porosity, your density and everything like comes together in knowing how to care for your hair. And in 10 years' time, I see my brand as a leading African brand that not only cares about products, but like educating people about hair and how to care for their hair specifically. So, in a nutshell, I just want to say that my brand is not just a brand hoping to just have more sales. It's a brand focused on educating people about their hair and also making them understand the beauty of natural hair, because many people don't feel confident in their natural hair, especially women in Nigeria here. We feel our hair is too tough and too bad to handle, and that's why many people prefer like using other alternatives. Although I'm not against like relaxers or anything, because that's personal choice. All I'm saying is I'm trying to create a brand that can make people see the beauty in the hair that they have, whether natural or relaxed. Thank you.
In speaking to Aduwapadu people, that's a very good presentation, but I have no power on the judging. Okay, I want to invite Daniel to bring up our next presenter.
Thank you very much, sir. Oh, so it's getting very tense on this stage. We have heard two very powerful pitches from our finalists. And the next person that is going to be coming up is Akinpitue Oluwaseun of Johnson & Pollock Creations. Thank you, dear.
Good evening, my judges. My name is Akinpitue Oluwaseun Johnson, the CEO of Illustration, a brand that started right in my hostel, room 310, Abiola Hostel, in 2023. I started with just a mesh, few cans of ink, and a razor blade, cutting vinyl and pasting it on students' shirts. Illustration is a Nigerian printing and fashion brand based on Federal University of Technology Akure campus at Shop 14, Saks Agromat Complex. We provide high-quality customized products like t-shirts, joggers, hoodies, sweatshirts, sportswear, sports bag, and offer general printing services like flyers, posters, joggers, awards, and lots more. Our services are top-notch, and I know a lot of students can bear witness of that. I started this business with a bonus system from my friend, Anozi Samuel. I hope he's here today. He's a 300 level quantitative survey. Our vision statement: to become a globally recognized printing and fashion brand that blends creativity and quality, delivering exceptional printing and fashion solutions that inspire and connect people everywhere. And these are the problems we are set to solve. First, event and campus branding challenges. Like I can say that a million times. I know a lot of us here are business owners. A lot of us are SMEs, that is small and medium enterprises. A lot of us are doing business, but we need service. Nowhere to get it from campus. Not because people are not doing it, but they don't have the equipment. They don't have the facility to carry out these functions. So this is why I took it upon myself to bring illustration to Futa. And we are doing more by training students, equipping them with knowledge and skills that can help them. Yet I don't forget, we have been able to create job opportunities for students. Some of them is this guy, which is now able to have his own personal brand today and has got a a short place on campus. What we have achieved so far, we can move to what our business proposition. We combine training, fashion, and innovative branding to help people and businesses express their identity. So this is what we have achieved. In 2023, like I said before, we started in the hostel. 200 people, I rented a shop in South Arbour, and I divided it into two, where I was using one for my living room and the other one for my shop space. And today I've been able to move to an apartment, and we now have that shop as for business alone. Attraction. We have been able, over the 3 years, we have been able to retain, we have been able to acquire at least over 350 customers that are coming often and often. This is my 2 years plan. If I can get these plans, I plan to purchase a taping machine which will help our product, which is t-shirt. I am launching Holus Premium Tees by January when I resume semester by the grace of God. And with this 1 million naira, I can purchase a taping machine which will give us a perfect professional t-shirts, and we can print on them. Their clothes going for campaigning, politics, and everywhere. They can order from anywhere they are. And by the grace of God, immediately I graduate from this school, I am going to collect a sum amount of 10 million naira from my cooperative, which I have started long before, and I know that by the grace of God, I am going to be able to collect that money. 5 million is not my money. Money is not only my money. 10 million naira. I am going to collect 5 million naira as my personal money, and a promise, which is the normal setting of that cooperative, that they are going to give 10 million naira, which I will be paid back instrumentally. These are my financials and what I have said for that t-shirt production. I believe I am blessed today because I know I'm going to get this 1 million naira. I plan to use 700,000 naira from the money to get our taping machine, and this is a blessing. An extra 300,000 naira that I will use it to complete, to invest into the production, which I have budgeted 1 million naira for the start and 1,000 pieces of t-shirts. And that means I just have 700,000 naira to complete for the project. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really am glad for this opportunity. Thank you.
Of the greatest Nigerian students, would you just celebrate him enough? Please put your hands together for me. We must also celebrate the 2 other people who have speak before me. They did beautifully well. Hands and applause to them. Moving on, it is with great delight that I call on Adoyemi, the only one to thank of Campus Connect, to come and put his idea to us. Put your brother.
Okay, so good evening everyone. Good evening to the judges. Okay, so my name is Adele Boluwati, and I'm the CEO of Campus Connect. So you might be wondering, what's this all about? So the idea came to me as a result of an incident that happened to a friend of mine. I wanted to get an apartment off campus. So basically, he looking to reach out to the agent. So he did that, reach out to the agent. And you know when you say to that market, the house will have money cost $1,000, but you say to that market, $150. But they can see $150. I think everybody can relate to it. Okay, so basically, we reached out to the agent, and the agent told him the whole price of the house. The agent sent me pictures and videos of the apartment he was built. And okay, he paid the money just for him to visit to school. There was no house. And although luckily for him, the agent was a student, so he was able to sort out the issue through fair at first. But what if the agent was not a student? What if it was somebody that cannot go and not pay the money? His money will have gone just like that. So basically, I thought of what can I do at that point, I didn't Python. I was like, what can I do to solve this particular problem? So the whole idea about came up. So what was our problem? Please go back to that. So basically, the first problem is agent charge very high fee to everything. The second one is fake listing. You can see somebody post on the group, okay, there's down there. You don't know how to teach that house. Now the third one is no review or transparency. The fourth one is students are basically frustrated. Next slide. So the solution we are providing is direct access to landlord, verified real reviews and transparent processes. So let me go back. Now basically I built a website that students can go to this particular website. You can search for houses, you can filter it down depending on the location, you can type it on south, west. So next slide. So why did I pick up this solution now? Now the first thing is the rising student population. For my research, I did everywhere. Futarian are going to more students. So that's one reason the solution is to provide now. Now the second one is housing demand keep increasing and youths basically want online and fast solution. Next slide. So what is Campus Connect? Campus Connect is the digital platform connecting students to verified landlord, hereby eliminating cost efficiency. Next slide. So basically these are market size. So these 5,000 students is basically the amount of students that are used previous and also the average house cost around 100,000, which gives us a market size of 50 naira. Next slide. So basically, I've seen the problem and want to provide solution. Definitely the charge for the solution, but the charge that is very, very minimal compared to what it is. I only go to charge 6% of whatever the students need to pay for the house. Let's say for instance, the person is going to pay 100,000 naira for an apartment. They are basically going to pay the website 6,000 naira, and it's going to be very convenient and all that. So next slide please. So what we have done so far, we've developed a prototype, conducted an initial market research, and also defined the public source and user flow. Also, we conducted an expert. I reached out to someone who is into investment. I also reached out to several agents. Next slide please. Okay, so what is our basic computers? Our basic computers are basically agents. So now, why are we better than agents? Now, first is agencies are usually very, very high. So basically, what we are providing is very rapid compared to what agents do. It's going to be very convenient. You can basically get an apartment from Lagos. You don't live in Akure, you can basically get an apartment from Lagos here in Akure. So the second thing is to find these things. Now, you're not going to be seeing any houses on the platform. You're going to be seeing new legit houses that has been verified by my team. So the next one is student reviews. So as each student gets to rent an apartment, you can drop a review on the website. Okay, this is how it works, this is the experience. And also landlord to reviews. So next slide please. So basically I'm requesting for 1 million naira. So what will I basically this 1 million naira for? Now the first one is the 30% is going to be going into the platform development. You know, to host the website, because to get the domain name, you just have to express. So basically 50% is going to be going into platform development, 40% is going to be going into marketing, 20% is going to be going into operation.
Here, the first breakthrough that happened to the system. Listen, everybody. You don't know what's happening here. The judges in the US or the UK will still say some things to me, I will tell you. But here the first breakthrough.
Okay, good evening. So, during my campaign as president, one of the major things I look forward to working on was price regulations on agents, to have verified agents on campuses in order to ease the burdens of overcharges on our students. And I can tell you, right here, right now, I have seen a solution to that problem. Campus connects. I would beg it every way possible that you come in collaboration with the Futar Students Union. And we will not just, we might not have the money to give you, but I am very sure we have the publicity to give you. Thank you very much for this critical.
So, is that the student union wants to deploy this facility in their name. So that's for the money. If it's okay for you, try it. The next number will come from the next union president. And when you have to have it, you want to say, congratulations to the president. That's okay, is waiting. Wait till the end is okay. Okay? So what's going
All right. Campus comment. See, if I were you, I would just say that you're not supposed to be part of this. Right? The one I can see majorly is that you need someone to mentor you to be able to build the platform. Right? It's just a game of, it's like you building the Uber app. You know Uber? Yes, you just need, and now you have the support of the senior union president. You just need something that Futar will use as a template that will be bought in other universities. Don't forget, it's a Federal University of Technology, Akure. So it's easier for you to sell it if it's well built. So I'm offering to pitch you to one of my best friends in Lagos. That's a So this evening, I am TFA. We're going to pitch. Yes, we'll pitch you to him to be able to assist you and use his team to help you build the platform on the very first.
How many of you want great conference everywhere in Futar? I can't remember. In the US, which is because I know about 2 IT personnel are on there. That is why all of you here don't feel you have lost anything. Having me as a mentor, you don't know what you have. So let's meet tomorrow. And if you know you still have business ideas, all of us, let's gather tomorrow. This is I want to talk about your case. I want to give you have the school sense, but we will give you the spirit sense and the soul sense. And that's the spirit sense and the spirit sense. So meet me, get to the level. Tomorrow, you want to attend that program, just come, bring that on the finish, give the address, give you the bus. Tell you the bus. I want you to move people for me tomorrow. I can say on Sunday. On Sunday, we are praying, we are dancing, and we are impacting every business that is here. Then Muslims are coming to the mosque to tell our family to pray for every business that is here. The next billionaire in Africa, if you are from Obola, will say Hashem. If you are from Muslim, say Amen. If you are Christian, let your amen to you. The next billionaire in Africa will rise to here.
getting exciting. I'm already seeing billionaires here. I'm seeing bundle of potentials here. These are Mark Zuckerberg started on campus, and today is a billionaire, and I'm seeing that already. And what you guys are getting is more than 1 million. It's more than 1 million. So the final person that will be pitching among the finalists to our intelligence forum is Lydia Let's welcome her to the podium. Wow, I love that. How are you going to serve our online jobs so that they can experience it?
All right. Good afternoon, organizers, judges, and everyone. My name is Adi Owashi. I'm the founder, CEO of Bistreet, a theory-level student studying information and communication technology. Thank you. Well, before I walk you through what Bistreet actually entails, let me tell you a story of one. After gaining admission into the Federal University of Technology, Accra in 2022, like every other person sitting down here, you can relate to what I'm about to say. Between classes, within classes, we get hungry. After a stressful day of lectures, thinking you will be famished. But then, I figured out that most of the products sold in and around school are either cheap, but unhealthy, or unaffordable. I got worried, not just for myself, but for over 5 million Nigerian students across different Nigerian universities. Thank you. Well, what is my solution? Bistreet. Bistreet is a peanut-related product brand, and what do we sell? Coated peanut, peanut milk, peanut butter. I know you have not heard of peanut milk before. Do something for me. Open your Instagram, go on peace_treat. The first video on the page, just check through. You will see some other feedback from some other students like us on Futa campus, telling us what they actually think about the product. Thank you. Okay. Who would like to test coated peanut? Please come forward. Last person. Thank you. So, I hope you enjoy it while listening to me. You can share with others. Thank you so much. Alright, what makes us stand out? It's not just about the affordability or the high quality. It's about the in-house media brand that we have. Masterpiece, which allows us to create high-quality marketing content at low cost. Also, we are not able to do this without the help of our team members, like one, my mom, who is the chief supplier officer. She connects us to raw materials, the farmers, to get raw materials at very subsidized prices. Then we also have an FS student at 300 level, Precious Abiola, who is looking forward to go into the food industry after graduation. And this is not just an any grant for her, it is also a building place. We also have a 200 level student, Gomino Ashishe Elisha, who is a student of LTT and is a vibrant young man who is capable to take on any responsibility. Well, let me not forget to tell you that in this world, what is most common? How do you get information? How do you get information? Social media, right? So on our team, we have a student marketer who is a fast-growing content creator in Futa, Sharon Osharis, with over 1,000 We are going to use 40% for production and scaling of equipment. We are going to use 35% for raw materials and packaging. We are going to use 20% for campus activations and marketing. Use 15% for promotions. Well, I would like you to, from here, know P Street, buy P Street, patronize P Street. Thank you so much.
The only thing is that don't give me. Don't give me autograph. Thank you. Can I ask you a question? From judges? Okay. Chicken money is to stand up.
I've tasted it, especially this. When I was in school, I had the opportunity from a woman at Obakekere Road Car Park to give me an opportunity to erect my shop in the middle of two containers.
For free. I will make sure that in my company, you have to share this and start selling from there. Thank you. One thing I did. This is your phone. Is it working? Okay. Let me tell you. It's working. But it has a barcode, and I'll try to Google it and it works. It's related to the work. So, that is innovation. Thank you very much. You can go and sit down. We have come to the end of this. We want to announce the winners. Can I ask you? Quick question. Have you wasted your time today? Wait, I like yes and no, right? Wait, have you wasted your time today? We expect this like this. So it's your yes means that we should not do something like this again on this campus, right? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I like that guy. That guy. Yes. Hello? I heard you said you have wasted your time. Hey, I'm not fighting you for any reason. Hello? Hello, but can you be bold enough to work here and tell us why we wasted your time? First of all, I'd like to get this off. The program to me is not a bad initiative. Actually, I like it. It's very well, especially the fact that this was students. I'm going to find. What I just don't like about it is the fact that this is actually forced. You are using applicants in a way to hold us to I don't know what to do. I was told. The fact that you are going to go to the is the fact that you don't have a choice to go to the So, I'm not, my own is not about the program. I'm not trying to say, I love the
Please clap for him. Clap for him, everybody. Yes, everyone. Judges, please calculate for us. This is what we do in this campus. That you can talk back, you can give feedback, and you are not in any trouble. This is what we do. So, for them that think that is in trouble, you're not in any trouble. As you feel that students might be. Thank you for telling us that we are missing attendance. I want to ask you one question. All classes you attend, and that you have to first of all, is this an ENT class? The fact that this was you, who asked me personally because who personally knows this was not okay, he just told, we are doing this while you are calculating. He just said, this is not an ENT class. Hello? So I think that is where, hello, can't confirm that. That is where we found. So, let's come to a challenge. Don't write your plans. It's not an ENT class. Don't just come down. It's not an ENT class, right? You are just saying, yes. It's not ENT class. I'm just saying, go back to it. Okay, hello guys. He just told me that I thought I'm a lecturer. Guys, did he just walk? Okay, so let's get it right. So guys, let's get it clear. This is how ENT will end every year from now. So, this is an ENT class. So if you didn't know, it's an ENT class. What only happened is that it is a plan that came, please hold it together, because I like young people to get the right information. It's an idea that came after the first plan. So, I'm going to lecture again. Look at that person there. He's watching from the US. The other from the US. And they are lecturers. So these are our partners. And maybe I didn't introduce myself. I'm an alumnus of this campus. I don't live here. So how can a lecturer not live here? So let's say it. I live in the United Kingdom. And we took money from church to come and help this business. And we gave the money to say that let ENT end every year with a conference. So by this time, you are supposed to be in time. Am I right? With your training. And tomorrow, with your training. So instead of being in town with your trainer, be here to listen to what you are listening to and watch your friends become a millionaire or whatever. So this is an ENT class. You are the I love Superior Arguments. What's your opinion?
As long as this has been clarified that it is a class, fine, the attendance is justified. It's just.
Who told me to apologize? Did I? Your opinion is valid. No need to apologize. You get it? Nobody can be that. But man, what is your opinion?
I know that this has been justified by the because the attendance is justified. That's just. I'm supposed to still be
So guys, you were supposed to be with your trainer, right? But we said you should be here. So that's what we're doing. And for speaking out, he has 20,000. So, if you ask how we made Futar silence, how we made Futar peaceful, President, when I was a student information officer, where that as another book is, this is how I relate to students. I made them speak their mind. I give them the truth they need to know. They have a change of mind. So when I ask what's the point, I mean, so can I ask one question? My name is that I feel fulfilled. Did we waste your time? Okay. We are waiting for winners. Mr. Lefler, can you stand? Mr. Lefler, can you stand your results and send to Futarian? Have you done that? Please, Futarian, you have the US results. We have the Nigerian results. We want to combine. Mr. Shure, can we have the US results? So please, the 200 level students, let's bring them in. My friend, I think what I learned from you is that we start early next year, maybe from like 10 o'clock, so that we're not here. Then how many of you also saw that we waited for the university there for almost 1 hour 30 minutes? You were here. For me, I was here 1 o'clock exactly to start. I know African time. So if you still feel offended, I am sorry for wasting your time. So, guys, tomorrow, Mr. Abe and Mr. Daniel will continue the grace dimension. Like you said, please, it is not short. You want to attend that, see us as we close, we get a bus, come to that. In that place, I'll be sharing opportunities of how my life transformed from 3rd class to 1st class nursing. Then on Sunday evening, we are praying and we are dancing. God bless you. Campus Connect, I have a news coming from America. Come on, stand with me. I just heard from America now. Am I supposed to somebody's time? Mr. David just said to me that he wants to invest at the equity level of the business. And he wants to be part of the development of this. So see us tomorrow. And something will give you the link to that. Even me, in my church, that is one of the senior administrators in my church, the United People. Take me waste your time. You can see that. Next, we have another result. Is that the result mean? Please, let me waste your time for another 5 minutes to announce the results, please. We are done, guys. You are putting me on pressure. Where's my friend? Should I get down? Okay. The results are here. They just sent it in from the US. So let's compete to this one. Okay, guys, can you handle? Futarians, can we I want this moment to be very interesting. If I had my way, I would have said all of us should be on stage to announce this result. No, it will not take us. But I want to see the crowd. Is it possible? Is it possible? It's not possible. Ladies and gentlemen, should we come closer to the closer? A millionaire is about to be made tomorrow. Tears is rolling my eyes because this is a dream for me. All business owners here, don't give up. Meet me tomorrow. There is more than 1 million inside of me. Did you get me? Let's meet tomorrow at Futarian Junction. We will tell you. Come and see how I am lying to you. Let me give you one of the stories. I wedded in a house of 90,000. I couldn't pay 45,000 naira I paid. And I was afraid that the landlord would take the house. One day I couldn't pay my rent. Please silence. The landlord came, fought me and slapped me. Listen, guys, I'm happy to tell you, I bought the house cash. Now, I'll show you that tomorrow. Somebody whose amen turned down, whose ashe turned down, whose army turned down, where you have seen insults, go and take results there. At last, the landlord begged me to buy the house. Somebody's going home with 500,000 in third place, and that is that's the third place. And we get the money correct. Another person is going on with 700,000, is that correct? And the haters of Nigeria, all of you say thank you to me. Say thank you. President upstairs. Bring the top, we are changing it. Bring the board, bring the board. Bring the top board, the top. Open it. 200 has come to 300,000. President presents it. I just know it's no longer 200,000. Top here, give it to Mr. President. Lydia, go there. Please catch it. Present it to her. But it has gone up more than 200,000. It has gone up more than 200,000. Let me paint the picture. It has gone up more than 200,000.
placement for them in order that for them to ensure that cooperate with the students' union alongside your class reps. I read out the class reps to collate the total numbers of students we have in period level of recent. They do not know why, but this is part of the reasons why I reached out to them. So please and please, when the time comes, please show interest. God bless you. As we move on to knowing the winner of this competition.
Okay, so information. You want to work and study. Go to Chicken Money, just give that now. You want to work and study. You are a shoemaker in Futa. Wave your hands. All shoemakers here, meet us 8 to 11 tomorrow. Mr. Abe will have a personal time with everybody working on letters. But I advise, let's make ourselves available tomorrow, and buses will be available to bring us at Futarian Junction. Thank you. I'm going to go to jump. The winner of Great Conference 2025 is Futarian. She's presents. Now, Ubama and Campus Connect. Hello, Ubama and Campus Connect. We are giving them 100,000 and 100,000. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow at Youth Transformation Initiative as we continue this conference. Can I pray for you as you go? Let me take that picture. Oh yeah, look, let me take that picture. I will be President come. Say stand down from See you tomorrow, 8 to 11 at Youth Transformation Initiative at the back of First Corner, and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday. God bless you.
King's Realm Media.
Put your hands
King's Realm Media, resounding the apostolic voice.